another hunter in the map of Overgrowth. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Without further ado, let's get into it. Yep, that's correct. And some of the updates that they did to the fire team, they did last man standing, which now the fire team member player will buff the player's stats and give them more of a fighting chance. This will last as long as they're the last player standing. While affected by the last man standing, the fire team member player will also have increased body heat. They also increase the fire team damage taken from AIs. The spotting icon's color is now based on the player's call sign. He's right here, I see him. He went that way. Fixed an issue where different fire team classes were receiving slightly different amounts of damage from different damage sources. Where's the bricks?
This is a black bag operation. Get in, place your bricks, get out. No witnesses.
Weapons. The minigun now spins up when holding ADS. The 1011, they increased the total ammo. The Grim Tech, they increased the total ammo. The PDW, they increased the close range damage. The Hammerhead, they lowered the close range damage and increased the recoil. The flashbang, they increased. Oh my god, trapped in here, yeah. Trapped in here. The flashbang, they increased the blind duration. The multitasker, they increased the ADS movement speed and increased cost. The flesh reaper, they increased the damage against AI and they also increased the cost. The sludge blood, they increased time before you bleed out. Efficient, they reduce the cost. Persistent, reduce the cost. Action hero, reduce the cost. Prepper, reduce cost. Thick skin, increase the health and increase the cost. So dexterous, increase the cost. Double time, increase movement speed but increase the cost. Pig and shit, reduce the cost. Yautja's Bane, increase damage to Yautja. Tracker, increase spot time, increase cost. Ice cold, increase reduction of thermal body heat. Your body armor, increase damage reduction from AI and increase the cost. OWLF trained, increase damage reduction from predator. Weapons training, increase reduction of recoil and increase the cost. Silent, increase reduction of sound bubble size, reduce the cost. Sixth sense, increase the cost. Iron lungs, increase stamina bonus and reduce the cost. And in general, in the predator changes that they did to it, they made improvements to prevent pred core transition volumes from locking projectiles. Fixed an issue that caused the predator to automatically claim downed enemies, which I think that's a great update. Fixed an issue that caused some loadouts to load in with 2 plasma casters. That's a great one too. Fixed an issue where the predator's weapon would sometimes appear invisible or not fully equipped. Fixed an issue where the predator's footsteps may sometimes not play if they are behind the player. Fixed an issue that limited the city hunter to just a roar option on the mimicry wheel. Updated the city hunter roar and healing roar sound effects, which I think that's a great one. Now for the weapons, the combi stick, they fixed the weapon shader for the city hunter combi stick. The wrist blades, fixed an issue where the city hunter's wrist blades were not showing properly during long cinematics. Smart disc, fixed an issue where the smart disc was stuck in an object. The player would become stuck in ADS mode. Fixed an issue where the smart disc was not showing up on the city hunter's holster. Yautja's Bane lowered the headshot damage. War Club increased damage of final melee swing. Handheld plasma caster, reduce the fire rate, increase the recoiled adjusted camera shake. The net gun, increase the recoil, then adjusted camera shake. Bear traps are now destructible before being activated. Reduce visibility of bear trap proximity field. Increase the amount of bear traps that the predator has equipped at the start of the match. Well, looks like we're back, guys. Post your comments down below and let me know which one of these modifications that they did to this game would you like me to further talk about and discuss, because we have a lot to cover. What do you guys think about that?
Blue 1, stand by. We've got an alert on one of your hazmat sensors. Looks like its levels aren't dangerous, but the composition's concerning. See if you can find the source, but be careful.
I'm going to you guys. The clotted one. Increase the extended blood trail intervals. He's right next to you. He was cloaked right next to you, bro.
Analyze the sample. There should be equipment on site.
Energy cell. Increase the energy reserves. Increase cost. Large pouch. Increase the cost. Resourceful.
UAV recon has hostiles converging on your
Increase the bonus XP. Lightbender, reduce the cost. Medic, increase the health speed, which that's a great thing. The large pouch, increase the amount of uses for gear items. Downrange, increase the cost. Spectral awareness, increase sound of bubble size. The detailer lens, increase the laser visibility reduction and reduce the cost. The cooling sinks, reduce the perk cost. Long jumps, increase leap distances. Height advantage, increase the damage reduction. Impatient, increase the cooldown reduction of second wing and increase the cost. Hanging on, increase duration of second wing. Observant, increase the cost. Adrenaline boost, increase the increase the bonus stamina and exhaustion recovery. Increase the cost. Protection, increase the mask damage reduction and reduce the cost. Trapper, increase trap difficulty. Ascender, increase the predcore mounting speed. Heated, reduce the cost. And fast hands, increase the weapon and gear swap speed and increase the cost too as well. So it looks like they did a lot of patch updates to this game, guys. We have a lot to cover and a lot to talk about, especially if you guys want specific perks or mods that you want me to talk about in general. So make sure you post your comments down below.
Alright. Yeah, obviously. Okay, technical says you can open the ingredients in the analyzer.
He decided to quit, you mean?
Keep me covered! Yeah, I already sent you the...
And here I am.
Yeah, they have it now.
This is another this is another sign of a player that just gives up, bro. What do you think, YT? Because it's like, bro, he was shooting at us all of a sudden, and I'm trying to.
Let's detonate him to be sure. Light him up.
He's more than likely on a tree.
Reinforcements are on the way. That's it, fire team. I think you put it.
It's around here somewhere. I hear him, like, really loud too. Is he on top of one of these trees? Oh, you're down? I got you. One of you. Get up.
Careful, asshole. I'm bleeding. You ain't gonna die today.
It just sounds like every time I'm White Tea, every time I'm enthusiastic about it. He's around here somewhere, bro. You hear him? Is he on one of these trees? Where is he? Oh, he on cloak somewhere. Do you hear him? Everybody's fan out and try to see if we can find him. I heard him on cloaked. Well, I heard him on cloaked. He has to be around here, bro. And that's another thing, guys. If the player just decides in the middle of the match to quit, for what for? Protect the body, protect the body. And that's another thing, guys. That's another thing, guys. If the player decides to be a sore loser and quit, the body still stays behind, so you can just come and kill the body and still win. Yo, I'm liking this gun, man. I think it's a good addition, bro. I think it'll be better. I think it'll be better with the scope, though. Yeah, just like they did to the hammerhead, that they increased the recoil and they increased, then they also decreased the damage that you do like at close range with the impact grenade and with the weapon itself. That's crazy. Yo, I'm liking this. I like the fire rate power on this gun too, bro. The fire rate on it is awesome, bro.
Bonus will reflect the work you've done today. Debrief is gonna be awkward.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. What's the matter? See, I got you pushing too many pencils? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Post your comments down below. This is the Predator Hunter out until next time. See ya. And